What brings you by so early?
Well, I was hoping we could have breakfast together, but I hadn't realized that you would be spending the night at Nikki's dreadful little place.
Good morning to you too, Mother.
Don't be smart with him. I want to talk to you about Nikki.
Oh, what a surprise.
No, that girl is very stubborn.
Really?
I mean, I went over and tried to convince her that she should move over here for the sake of the baby.
And by convincing her, you mean packing up all her belongings and removing her from her own home.
Well, it's not a home, it's an apartment.
You can't do that.
Well, I most certainly can. That is
No, you most certainly cannot. Nikki's the mother. She can do as she pleases.
Oh, don't be idiotic. The girl is a model.
What's that have to do with anything?
It means she doesn't have a clue about how to raise a child.
She knows enough to know that your behavior is something she doesn't want the baby exposed to.
I will not be spoken to like that.
Yes, you will. And you'll leave Nikki alone, unless you don't want my child in your life.
Fine. And as long as you're so busy giving advice, why don't you tell Michelle Miller to keep her designs to herself?
What does that mean?
Here, have a look. I mean, is that girl completely clueless, or does she just want Maria to put her out of business before she even launches her first line of clothing?
I used a crystal when writing. I produced some killer music, like Baby Boy and Love on a Merry-Go-Round, but then I had a few tracks that didn't hit. So I kept using more, thinking I'd get some greater inspiration from it. Flash forward, next thing you know, I'm on Skid Row looking to score. Thank God my bandmates brought me here.
Great, Aaron, thank you. Tanya?
What?
You're next.
Told you I wasn't gonna do this.
Everyone here shares their experiences with everyone else.
Well, I don't. Fine. I'm Tanya. I've been a successful model since...
Tanya, we know your history.
You told me to share.
About your drug problem. Tell us when you started taking pills.
Well, my mom gave me chewable vitamin C as a kid. I first got hooked on the yellow ones, and then the red ones, and I guess from then on, I was just downhill.
Tanya.
What? What do you want me to say? That I took those pills to stay skinny? You want me to cry about my terrible life? Well, you know what? My life is fantastic. I enjoyed taking those pills. I'm not out of control. And I do not need to be here.
Then why did you end up covered in your own blood with your car wrapped around a tree?
I gotta pee. It's a complete waste of time.
Hello?
Luke, it's Amanda Vanderkar. Wow, I just got the morning paper. I am so sorry to hear about your mother.
Yeah, it's always drama with her.
I, assume our date's off.
No, not at all.
Are you sure? I mean, with everything going on and...
No, it's fine. I'd like to see you tonight.
Looking for a distraction?
Yeah, exactly.
Lovely. I'm staying at a hotel downtown. Why don't we say you pick me up around 7?
Perfect.
Yes, it will be.
Well, I can move 200,000 from a money market account, but that's only going to bring us up to 1 million.
What about the CDs?
It's not enough. And besides, with the penalties that we're going to pay, I'd rather keep that as a last resort.
This woman's gonna give me a heart attack. What could she possibly even thinking?
Oh, I have no idea.
And here we sit trying to scrape up $2 million bail to save her ass.
What the hell are you doing here? I ask you the same thing.
What are you doing here?
I was hired to do some work for your mother. She didn't tell you? Oh, I wonder why. You know, it's a shame you and I can't be friends. We have so much in common.
Somebody mind explaining to me what's going on here?
Yeah, Luke here's been dating my wife on and off for the past few months, but it's been a little bit more on than off now, hasn't it?
What do you need, Luke? To talk. Alone.
Yeah, well, I'm helping your mother here, so why don't you guys take this little chat outside?
Come on.
Well, do you think Luke knows anything?
Maria had never told Luke her plans. He was too honest.
But it's not like we're dating anymore, so I can't ask him.
You know, I looked through all the employees' records, and frankly, she could have hired anyone to do it.
But they signed confidentiality agreements.
Yeah, so if we find out who did it, we'll fire them. But in the meantime, you should really keep your designs under lock and key.
Maybe we should install cameras. Now, until then, keep a lookout for anyone entering the office taking unauthorized photos.
We don't have time for this. My show's in 3 weeks.
I know, but you have to protect your interests.
Michelle, I'll take care of security. You focus on the show.
Are you sure there hasn't been anybody in the office who shouldn't have been? All right. What about this negative press?
We hired Smith & Jones PR to handle it.
Good. How are you handling things?
I'm upset. I didn't design this line on a whim. I've thought about it, I researched it, I revised it. I loved it. And I don't care if some idiot press person calls my work amateurish and nonsensical. It doesn't mean anything. I'm still pushing forward.
That's what I wanted to hear. All right, look. Maria has her resources. I have mine. I'll see what I can dig up. Until then, you hear anything, give me a call. And keep up the good work.
Every day in Los Angeles, hundreds of people are robbed and they don't even know it. I'm talking about credit card fraud. You make an innocent purchase, but a record is kept of your card number. Thieves sell your card information, but the subsequent transactions aren't deemed important enough for authorities to prosecute. But that ends now. I am personally spearheading a congressional investigation into this criminal activity in California. It's time to crack down on the criminals who are robbing our good and decent citizens of their hard-earned pay.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Need you to co-sign on some checks so our lights don't get shut off.
Yeah, sorry about skipping out today. I owe it to Maria to get this bail figured out. Oh, come on. She saved my ass when I was in jail, you understand?
Yeah, I understand. She helped you when you decided to drive drunk with a concealed weapon. And now she's been caught forging signatures on legal documents. You have to help her out. Makes perfect sense. One bad turn deserves another.
Oh, come on, Rodney.
You don't realize you're losing clients, do you? Not us anymore. You. Just this morning, the Pignatos told me they would only work with me from now on.
Whatever.
Not whatever. I'm covering your ass and giving you half of the profits, and the whole time I'm worried Eddie Zeruvian might kill me. It's getting old, Lance, real old. And very dangerous.
Look, Rodney,
No, stop. I packed up your personal files and I'm having them sent to your house because of right now, this partnership is over.